welcome you into the Sporting News Studios. Tom Vandervoort with longtime NFL defensive coach Alvin Reynolds. Coach, we're talking about teams heading into the 2012 season. Let's talk about the Washington Redskins. Full disclosure, I'm a longtime Redskin fan. A lot of us fans have watched the team suffer and struggle. A lot of changes over the year. Mike Shanahan's been there now. This is his third season. So yes, what can we expect from the Redskins and specifically rookie quarterback Robert Griffin III?
I think you can expect good things from the Washington Redskins. I personally know Coach Shanahan. I actually coached for him, and I know he's a great man, but even more so than that, he's a great coach. And he'll have a system ready for Robert Griffin III, or better known as RG3.
Yep, so, absolutely. Yeah. So we're talking just a second ago off camera about the tight end position. You said they love Fred Davis. They've got Chris Cooley there too. Is that a strength of this team?
I think that is a strength. And I think one thing most people don't realize about tight end is normally a great outlet for the quarterback. Mm-hmm. And so with a young quarterback like RG3, it's a great addition for him to be able to throw the ball to Davis.
You know, that's interesting because you think about Cam Newton in Carolina last year and the tight ends that he had to work with. That probably helped him quite a bit in his rookie season.
Exactly. You don't have to throw the ball as far outside all the time.
And those guys are nice and big. You can see them out there.
Exactly. A lot bigger target. That's
now,
exactly
speaking
right.
of receiver, obviously they don't have Jabbar Gaffney anymore. He goes back to the Patriots, but they still have Santana Moss. The guy's been around a while. He's going to be playing in the slot. Does Santana still have it?
Playmaker. He's Steve Smith, those smaller guys. I mean, there's something about them. They're small, but they don't play small. They play big. And he's one of the guys that I've played against in years past, and he's been an awesome receiver. It still is.
Now, talk about the defensive side of the ball. For many years, you know, for my youth and many years, this was a 4-3 team. Now they're in their second year with Jim Haslett running the 3-4. You'd have to say linebacker is the strength of this team with Arakpo and Kerrigan and, of course, the ageless London Fletcher.
London Fletcher.
I don't know how the guy's still playing. I mean, and at such a high level.
You know what? London Fletcher is an interesting guy. We're actually, in 2010, I was with the Atlanta Falcons. We coached the Pro Bowl, and London Fletcher was there. He's a great guy. But he would do any and everything that the coaches wanted at a Pro Bowl. You know how
he's not there. He's there to play.
He's there to play.
Yeah.
Special teams, he's making all the tackles. Okay.
So that's London. Now that must be important to a defense to have a guy like that as one of your leaders.
Well, because they really respect that, and guys will do anything for guys like that. That's willing to give their all, and that's what they're willing to do. And guess what? Not only is he's a tough guy, and the guy to do anything. He's your quarterback. He's your leader. He's your communicator.
Right. So he's really orchestrating the defense.
Exactly.
Talk to me just a little bit about the differences between a 4-3 and the 3-4 that the Redskins play. So in switching from a 4-3 to a 3-4, what's the difference?
The difference is, first of all, when you go from a 4-3 to 3-4, your personnel changes.
Right.
So one of the first things you have to do is get a big, bulky nose tackle.
Right.
To be able to hold a point.
And in the Redskins case, that's Barry Cofield.
That's Cofield. So basically what they're asking to do is you got three guys inside. You have Cofield, and you got the left tackle, and then the right tackle. Those guys are basically playing stout and holding the front, while London Fletcher can lead the NFL in tackles a year ago.
I see. So the linebackers are making the plays. The linebackers are making the tackles.
Exactly.
And the defensive line is just there to allow them to do that.
They're doing the dirty work.
Whereas in a 4-3, you're seeing more aggression from the defense.
You're seeing more aggression. You're seeing the tackles, the two inside tackles. You're seeing the ends thinking more one gap where they're actually penetrating and disrupting and getting upfield.
I see. By just having one gap, they have to worry about they can
just occupy and go for it. Yes.
Okay. So Redskins, NFC East. You know, a lot of people think this team is going to finish last in this division. What do you see their final record being this year?
I think with the defense now being there for a few years now in the 3-4, going to be strong for them with that in mind. And then a rookie quarterback. But again, Mike Shanahan, one of the gurus of, I call him a guru of offenses, will do a great job putting RG3 in a system where he can succeed. I can see him being 7-9.
7-9. All right, still last in the division by my calculation. But 7-9, you know, for Redskins fans, that's progress. That's all we're looking for, Coach, is progress. All right, for Alvin Reynolds, I'm Tom Vandervoort. Thanks for watching.